Good morning, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about the problems on testing of a DC mission. Okay, in the previous class, we already discussed the problem that will be related to the swimmer's test on a DC mission. Okay, this is the continuation class for the previous class. Due to the network problem, we are disconnecting the previous class. Okay, this is the given data for this problem. Okay, that will be already discussed in the previous class. Okay, this is the voltage RA, RSH and IA and efficiency. And first we determining the efficiency as a motor and efficiency as a generator. Okay. First of all, what is the formula for efficiency? Okay, efficiency eta is equal to efficiency for every mission as a motor or the generator. Okay, what is the formula? That is output by input. Okay, that is output by input. Okay, if the motor if we are calculating the efficiency for motor, okay, therefore we know the input. Okay, what is the input for motor? Okay, therefore the input for the motor is V into I, that is the electrical energy. Okay, V into I, that is the electrical energy. Next, what is the output? Input minus losses. Okay, what is the formula for output? That is input minus losses. Okay, what are the losses? That is constant losses plus copper losses, armature copper losses. Okay, what are the losses are there? That is constant losses plus armature copper losses. Okay, this is the formula for efficiency of a motor. Okay, first we calculate the what is the constant losses and what is the formula for constant losses, that is WC. Okay, therefore WC is equal to V into I naught minus IA square RE. Okay, then we calculate the input and armature copper losses, that is IA square RE. Therefore, what is this shunt motor? What is the formula for shunt motor armature current? That is IL minus ISH. Okay, this is the no load test. Okay, that's why we are taking is this is the I naught. Okay, therefore I naught minus ISH whole square into RA. Okay, next we calculate the total losses, that is WC plus armature copper losses. Okay, next we calculate the efficiency of a motor, that is input minus losses by input. Okay, what is the input? V into I, that is 220 into 40. Okay, input is equal to 220 into 40 minus losses. Okay, what are the losses? That is WC. Okay, what is the WC value? Okay, this is the WC and this is the armature copper losses. Okay, then substitute all the losses in the efficiency formula. Okay, and then we obtain the efficiency of a motor. Okay, understand? Similarly, we calculate the efficiency of a generator. Okay, this is the efficiency of a generator. Okay, if the generator is there, what is the known term? That is the output. Okay, what is the formula for generator output? That is electrical energy. That is equal to V into I. Okay, electrical energy is V into I. Okay, that is equal to 220 into 40. Okay, that equal to 220 into 40. Okay, next we calculate the armature copper losses, that is IA square RA. Okay, what is the formula for DC shunt generator armature current? What is meant by shunt generator? The shunt field winding is connected in parallel to the armature. Okay, in parallel to the armature. Okay, that is the armature current of a DC generator. That is I naught plus ISH whole square into RA. Okay, in the case of a DC generator, the armature current formula is I naught plus ISH whole square into RA. Similarly, we calculate the total losses WC plus armature copper losses. Okay, WC is the constant losses that will be already calculated in the previous slide, plus armature copper losses is, this is armature copper losses 40 plus 2.5 whole square into 0.8. Okay, this is the armature copper losses. Okay, next we calculate the efficiency of a generator. Okay, what is the formula for efficiency of a generator? That is output by input. Okay, what is the input formula? That is output plus losses. Okay, what is the input formula? Output plus losses. Okay, therefore output is equal to V into I and losses is WC plus armature copper losses. Okay, this is the efficiency as a motor and as a generator. Okay, understand ma? As a motor and as a generator. Okay, first of all, this is the given data. By using this given data, first we calculate the constant losses. Okay, after that we calculate the efficiency as a motor. Okay, how we will calculate? What is the formula? Input, output by input. Okay, input is known in the case of a motor, then input equal to V into I. Okay, next we calculate the armature copper losses, that is IA square RA. Okay, that is IA square RA. Okay, in the case of motor, what is the formula for IA? I naught minus ISH. Okay, then substitute IA is equal to I naught minus ISH into RA. Next, we calculate the total losses, that is WC plus armature copper losses. Next, we calculate the efficiency of a motor, that is equal to input minus losses by output. Input minus losses by output. Okay, this is the efficiency of a motor. Okay, this is the efficiency of a motor. Okay, similarly, we calculate the efficiency of a generator. Okay, we calculate the efficiency of a generator. Okay, that is armature copper losses, and we calculate the total losses, and we calculate the efficiency as a generator, that is output by input. Okay, what is the formula for input? Output plus total losses. Output plus total losses. Okay, this is the efficiency of a generator. Next, okay, what is the next problem? A shaft torque required to drive a DC generator. Okay, a shaft torque required to drive a DC generator is 18.7 Newton meters. Okay, therefore TSH is equal to 18.7 Newton meters. Okay, when it is running at 1250 RPM, therefore the speed is equal to 1250 RPM. Okay, if its efficiency is 87%, okay, therefore the efficiency is 87%. Okay, under this condition, armature current IA, okay, therefore IA is equal to 17.3 amperes. Okay, next determine the voltage at the terminal. Okay, we determining the voltage. Okay, that is V. Okay, understand ma? Therefore, in the question we are giving the TSH, that is the shaft torque. Shaft torque is equal to 18.7 Newton meters and speed is equal to 1250 RPM. Okay, efficiency is equal to 87% and armature current is 17.3 amperes and then voltage V. Okay, we determining the voltage. Okay, first of all TSH. Okay, TSH is equal to, what is the formula for shaft torque? Okay, the shaft torque formula, that is TSH. Okay, therefore TSH is equal to 9.55 into output by L. Okay, what is the formula for TSH? 9.55 into output by n. Okay, therefore n is equal to the speed. Okay, therefore n is equal to the speed. Okay, what is the value for shaft torque? That is 18.7 Newton meters. Okay, therefore shaft torque is equal to 18.7 equal to 9.55 into output by n. N is the speed, that is equal to 1250 RPM. Okay, by using this formula, okay, we obtain the output. Okay, by using this formula, we obtain the output. Okay, therefore, output is equal to 2447.6 watts. Okay, this is the output of a motor. Okay, after calculating the output, okay, we determining the voltage V. Okay, after calculating the output, okay, we determining the voltage V. Next, what is the formula for input? Okay, therefore, input equal to input, therefore, output equal to, therefore, motor. Okay, in the case of a motor, okay, what is the formula for input? Input equal to, input power equal to V into I. Input equal to V into I. Okay, what is the input formula? Okay, we know the output. Okay, then we determining the input. Okay, this is the output of a DC motor. Okay, what is the value for output? That is 2047.6 is the output. Okay, by using this output, we determining the input. Okay, by using efficiency formula. Okay, what is the formula for efficiency? Output by input. Okay, what is the formula for efficiency? That is output by input. Okay, that is output by input. Next, we calculate the input formula. Okay, we calculate the input formula. Therefore, input equal to output by efficiency. Therefore, input equal to output by efficiency. Okay, therefore, output equal to 2447 by efficiency is 87%. Okay, next we determining the voltage. Okay, what is the input formula? Okay, we already well known about input equal to V into I. Okay, we determining the input from the efficiency formula. Okay, that its value is 2813. Okay, we are substituting input is equal to, okay, we are substituting input equal to 2813.3 is equal to V. Okay, V is the determined term, V into I. Okay, what is the I? That is 17.3. Okay, therefore I is equal to 17.3. Okay, then we obtain the voltage V. Okay, therefore then we obtain the voltage V, that is equal to 162.6 volts. Okay, then we obtain the voltage V, that is equal to 162.6 volts. Okay, this is the input voltage V. Okay, understand ma? Once again, I am revising the same problem. Okay, this is the shaft torque, speed and efficiency and armature current IA and V. Okay, first what is the formula for shaft torque? TSH equal to 9.55 into output by N. Okay, TSH equal to 9.55 into output by N. Okay, substitute TSH value and speed value in this equation. Okay, then we obtain the output. Okay, what is the output? That is 2447.6 watts. Okay, therefore the output is equal to 2447.6 watts. Okay, this is the output. Okay, next we calculate the input. Okay, what is the input formula? That will be obtained from the efficiency. Okay, therefore efficiency is equal to output by input. Okay, then we calculate the input. Okay, input equal to output by efficiency. Okay, its value is 2813.3. Okay, next, what is the formula for input of a motor? That is V into IA. Okay, the input of a motor is V into IA. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 17.3 and input equal to 2813.3. Okay, therefore voltage V equal to 162.6 volts. Okay, therefore voltage V Okay, therefore, armature copper losses is IA square RA. Okay, what is the IA value? 24 into RA is 0.015. Okay, RA is 0.015. Okay, next we calculate the no load input. Okay, therefore no load input equal to total losses. Okay, that is equal to 250. That is the supply voltage. Okay, V into line current IL. Okay, that is the input. Okay, input is equal to 250 into 36. Okay, 250 into 36, that is 9000 watts. Okay, next we calculate the constant losses. Okay, what is the formula for constant losses? That is input minus armature copper losses. Okay, that is constant losses is equal to input minus copper losses. Input minus armature copper losses. Okay, then we obtain the constant losses. Okay, then we obtain the constant losses. Okay, next at half load, we calculate the total losses. Okay, what is the output? That is that is 100 kilowatts. Okay, output current is 100 kilowatts by 250. Okay, that is 400 amperes. Next, we calculate the armature current IA. IA equal to output plus losses. That is IA for 12 amperes. Okay, next we calculate the IA square RA. Okay, that is the armature copper losses. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 412 into RA is 0.015. Next we calculate the total losses. Okay, therefore total losses is equal to armature copper losses plus constant losses. Okay, what is the constant losses? 8991 is the constant losses plus IA, armature copper losses, IA square RA. Okay, this is the total losses. Okay, next we calculate the efficiency. Okay, what is the formula for efficiency? Therefore, efficiency is equal to output by input. Output by input. Okay, understand now? Next, coming to the next problem. Coming to the next problem. A 4-pole 230 volts series motor runs at 1000 RPM. Okay, therefore N is equal to 1000 RPM, P is equal to 4, V is equal to 230 volts. When load current, that is IL is equal to 12 amperes. Okay, the series field resistance is, that is RSH is 0.8 and armature resistance is 1. Okay, the series field coils are connected, regrounded from all in series to 2 in series with the 2 parallel paths. Okay, therefore the line current is 20 amperes if corresponding weakening of the field is 15%. Okay, then calculate the speed of a motor. Okay, this is the problem that will be related to the speed control of a DC series motor. Okay, this is the series field winding. The series field winding, that is 0.8 ohm 230 volts, and these are the parallel field windings. Okay, then we calculate the field current. Okay, what is the formula for current? V into I. Okay, therefore 220 into 2.2 is the diverted current Armature copper losses is Ia square into Ra. Okay, how we will calculate the 2.2, that is 0.4 will connected in parallel to the 0.4. Okay, by simplifying this parallel connection of these reactances, then we obtain the 2.2 Ra. Okay, V into Ra is the copper losses. Okay, that is 440 volts. Okay, next similarly we calculate the armature copper losses, that is Ia square Ra. Armature copper losses, that is Ia square Ra. Okay, what is the Ia value? 6.5 into Ra. Okay, what is the Ra value? That is the armature resistance. 0.004. Ra is equal to 3/70. Okay, what is the okay, in the question there is no giving the armature resistance, then we calculate the armature resistance, that is Ra. Okay, then we calculate the constant losses, 1740. Okay, this is the constant losses. Okay, similarly we calculate the armature copper losses, Ia square Ra. Next we calculate the full load total losses. Okay, that is the constant losses plus armature copper losses. Okay, then we calculate the full load output. Okay, then we calculate the full load output. Okay, what is the output value? That is 14920. Okay, then we calculate the input. Okay, after calculating the output value, then we substitute all the values in this formula, input equal to output plus losses. Okay, in that formula, there is no Ia current. Okay, that is the armature, full load armature current. Okay, there is no representation of the Ia current. Then we obtain the one equation, that is 0.04286 Ia square minus 200 Ia plus 16,218. Okay, that is equal to 0. Okay, that is the armature current Ia. Similarly, we calculate the input current. Okay, therefore input current is equal to Ia plus Ra, that is 82.5 plus Ra is 2.2. Okay, then we obtain the full load power input, that is V into I. Okay, V is the 200 into input current is 84.7. Okay, next similarly we calculate the efficiency. Okay, what is the formula for efficiency? That is eta. Okay, therefore efficiency is equal to output by input. Okay, into 100. Okay, this is the formula for efficiency. Output by input into 100. Okay, this is the formula for efficiency. Okay, understand, ma? These are the problems, various problems that will be related to the testing of a DC motor and speed control of a DC motor. Okay, this is the total first unit. Okay, that will be completed for today's class. Okay, the total first unit consisting of a two topics. Okay, first one is the DC generator. Second topic is the DC motor. Okay, in the case of a DC generator, okay, what are the important topics means? First one is the construction of a DC machine, and what is the EMF equation for that DC generator, and what is the working principle of a DC generator, and what are the types of a DC generators, and what are the losses and the applications of a DC generator. Okay, it consists of main important topics are the 5 topics: construction, working, EMF equation, types of a DC generator. Okay, next one is the losses and applications of a DC generator and tests of a DC generator. Okay, that is the OCC test or the synchronous impedance test. Okay, that are the two methods for testing of a DC generator and related problems. Okay, coming to the DC motor. Okay, in the DC motor, we are having the torque equation, working of a DC motor, and classifications of a DC motor, and what are the applications and the losses are there in the case of a DC motors. Okay, that all will be discussed. Okay, these are the problems that will learn speed control methods of a DC motors and various problems that will be related to the speed control and also the torque equation and losses and testing of a DC motors. Okay, that are some of the important topics that will be related to the first unit. Okay, in the next class, I'm starting unit 2, that is the transformers. Okay, what is meant by the transformer and what is the working principle of transformer and how we will be test the transformers. Okay, that all will be discussed in the next class. Okay, that is the unit 2. Okay, these are the previous year problems. Okay, that will be related to the Swimmer's test of a DC mission. And this is the another problem. Okay, that will be there in the previous paper. Okay, that will be related to the torque equation of a DC motor. And this is the torque equation formula. And these are the various problems that will be related to the losses. And this problem that will be related to the speed control of a DC mission and losses in a DC mission. Okay, thank you. Continue in the next class.